Hello everyone and welcome to Spot. A lot of interesting news around the Diablo franchise recently, but anyway, in this episode we're gonna talk about how you can easily farm Diablo clone or the Nihilist charm on Battle.net. So, what I did over the weekend was I've opened up a public game and I've created it actually with a password, and I've left my laptop online for the whole weekend basically, and the idea behind it is quite simple, and basically a lot of players are spawning D2 clone quite frequently, especially over the weekend, so the chances are if you just open a game and you stay online in that specific game, chances are Diablo clone's gonna get spawned soon or late. And basically I'm playing on the Europe region, so you might have better success if you play on America, for example, American servers. There are more players on these servers anyway. So basically I've opened up this game and I've left my laptop somewhere in the corner online for the whole weekend, and when I looked back at it, actually the clone was spawned, and there are 6 messages which are gonna appear in your chat. So now I'm online in this game which I've created. This is one of my characters. Basically this is my laptop AFK, and this character is not playing, it's just sitting here, so I'm actually playing with the kicks in. Now the second thing which I'd like to talk about is the most successful D-clone farmers, and the first one, and by far, that's gonna be the Smiter. Why, you might ask, and the answer is quite simple. On the smite attack you are guaranteed to hit your target, so you can stack a lot of crushing blow on your smiter, and granted that you have a lot of resistances and survivability, a lot of block chance and defense and etc. You can withstand the fight, and there'll be not a lot of issue to actually slay him, simply because you're gonna hit him every single attack with your smite, and granted you have a lot of crushing blow, you're gonna do a lot of damage. So that's the main reason why the smiter is the preferred class for killing Ubers. And the second best, in my opinion, that's the Kixin. The reason why is that she can really easily stack on a lot of attack rating. As you can see, our Dragon Talon skill is got a little bit over 11k attack rating at the moment, and that's before pre-buffing, so we can boost that even much higher than what it is at the moment. And basically that's the second reason why the Kixin is so successful, and she falls compared to the Smiter because she's not hitting as often as she could, but yeah, basically the damage output is really strong on the Kixin, especially if you build her right. And there are a lot of varieties which you can use for a certain build, but the main thing which you'd like to have is your chance to block, your resistances, over 1.5k HP, so you can survive in a fight with the D-clone. And then you need a lot of crushing blow and attack rating, so you can just smash him with your kicks and do the crushing blow procs, which are gonna kill him eventually. And that's the whole strategy basically, and I don't really have a smiter at the moment, that's why I'm playing with my Kixin. So we've already discussed how the clone's been spawned. Basically I've created this game, I've stayed online in it, and now I'm just joining the same game with my other account on my main computer. And now we need to make one adjustment to the build. Basically we need to use Draco's Grasp for the chance to cast level 10 life tap on striking. This is really needed whenever you're facing Ubers, so I'm gonna replace my current gloves with the Draco's gloves just to get that life tap curse proc. And then the other important thing is to pre-buff with enchant from your Demon Limp. This is gonna dramatically increase your attack rating, and given that, is gonna increase your chance to hit the Diablo clone. So you're gonna kill him much easier than without it, so take a note of that. Now, the best place to spawn him, in my opinion, is gonna be the Stony Field. The reason why is because it's Act 1 and all the surrounding monsters are gonna be much weaker compared to the alternative places which you can spawn him on. So that's why my preferred place is gonna be Stonyfield. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pre-buff with CTA, I'm gonna buff with Burst of Speed, now I'm gonna cast my Shadow, now I'm gonna buff the Shadow as well, I'm gonna switch my weapon, put my Demon Limb on. So where is our enchant? Here is our enchant charges. And just take a note of the attack rating. At the moment it's slightly under 11k, so I'm gonna buff myself with enchant. And we raised up to 13k attack rating, which is pretty big increase. And now, once we are buffed up and ready, all we have to do is just to find the Diablo clone, which is supposed to be on the red portal in Stonyfield, where you enter the Old Tristram. So all I have to do now is basically find it. So bear with me for a minute. We're gonna scout the map a little bit. And we're on Hell difficulty, as you can tell, and the game is actually Players 2 difficulty, as my other character is still online in the game. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. This character is really strong, so I don't think that'll be a problem, even on Players 2. So here is the portal, and there it is. Here is our Diablo clone. So let's see what we can do about that. And straight off the bat you can see how difficult it is to actually hit him. With even over 13k attack rating, we're still struggling. We're not hitting him with every attack, we're actually missing quite a lot. And here is also my Shadow Master and my Mercenary. They're both attacking him at the moment. My Shadow Master is maxed out, so she does deal a lot of damage, take a note of that as well. My traps aren't that strong, but still, they add up. Every little helps. So, unfortunately, the Mercenary died. And once we got him that low, problem is that the Crushing Blow does not apply that much damage anymore. So, it's gonna take a little bit longer, I guess. But, no, actually it didn't. So we just killed Diablo clone on Players 2 with our kicks in. Seems like I've drank 3 potions. And let's have a look. I really hope it's 2010, but probably it's not gonna be, so let's have a look what we got. And we've got 13, 18, 7. Nevertheless, it's perfect for especially not doing anything to get him spawned. All I did is just created that game with a password and I stayed online in it until he spawned, and that's all. Then I just came with my kicks in, and as you just saw, we've slain him quite easily, and that's about it. So basically you're gonna have even better success than me, and you're gonna kill him much easier if you got a smiter. But still, you can see how effective the kicks in build is. So we got our Annihila's Charm, and basically from now on you know what to do. You can rinse and repeat. Of course, don't expect this to work in early Adder or when the ladder just starts. Basically there aren't gonna be any people trying to spawn him. There aren't gonna be a lot of Stone of Jordans in the game yet being discovered to be sold to merchants to spawn him. So I'd say this is gonna work. The same trick with creating a public game on Battle.net is gonna work, I'd say, in the probably middle of the ladder season. Then you have a good success doing this trick. And yeah, basically it's a super easy and super effective way to farm Annihila's Charms and Diablo 2 clone. Hope this video is being helpful for you guys. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you later. Bye!